Imagine a world where almost everyone owned the same phone brand. Whether you lived in Europe, Africa, Asia, or the Middle East, chances were high that the phone in your pocket was a Nokia. Its batteries lasted for days. Its phones were nearly impossible to break, and its famous ringtone echoed everywhere. At one point, Nokia was not just a phone company, it was the king of the mobile phone world. But then, something happened. In just a few years, the company that once controlled the industry lost almost everything. This is the story of how Nokia rose to the top and how it all came crashing down. In the early 2000s, Nokia was unstoppable. The Finnish company dominated the mobile phone market. Some estimates showed that Nokia controlled more than 40% of the global mobile phone market. Millions of people trusted the brand because its phones were durable, affordable, and reliable. Models like Nokia 3310 became legendary. People joked that you could drop a Nokia from a building and the ground would crack before the phone did. Business was booming. Every year, Nokia sold hundreds of millions of phones and generated billions of dollars in revenue. To many people, it looked like the company could never fail. But hidden beneath the success, a dangerous problem was growing. Nokia had become too comfortable. Then came the year that changed everything. In 2007, a company called Apple introduced the first iPhone. At first, many people inside Nokia were not worried. The iPhone was expensive. It had no physical keyboard. And Nokia executives believed their own phones were still better. But they missed something important. The future was no longer about hardware, it was about software. The smartphone was becoming a platform where people could download apps, browse the internet, watch videos, and manage their lives. While Apple focused on creating a powerful software ecosystem, Nokia continued relying heavily on its aging Symbian operating system. As the years passed, the gap became obvious. The iPhone felt modern. Android phones were improving rapidly, but Nokia software felt old and difficult to use. Developers preferred building apps for iPhone and Android. Consumers followed the apps, and where consumers went, the market followed. Inside Nokia, decision making became slow. Different teams competed with each other. Important warnings were ignored. The company struggled to react to the smartphone revolution. Then came another major decision. In 2011, Nokia partnered with Microsoft and decided to use Windows Phone instead of Android. It was a huge gamble. Nokia hoped Windows Phone would help it compete with Apple and Android. But there was a problem. Most developers were already focused on Android and iPhone. The Windows App Store remained small. Many popular apps were missing. Customers saw little reason to switch. The partnership failed to stop Nokia's decline. The numbers became terrifying. In 2007, Nokia was the world's largest phone maker. By 2013, its smartphone market share had collapsed to only a tiny fraction of what it once was. The company had lost around 90% of its market value since its peak. Finally, in 2013, Nokia made a shocking announcement. It would sell its mobile phone business to Microsoft. For millions of people around the world, it felt like the end of an era. The company that once ruled mobile phone industry had surrendered. So, what is the reason from Nokia Story? Nokia did not fail because it lacked money. It did not fail because it lacked talented employees. And it did not fail because people suddenly stopped loving its phones. Nokia failed because the world changed and the company changed too slowly. It focused on what had made it successful in the past while competitors built the future. Today, Nokia still exists as a telecommunication and network technology company, but its reign as the king of mobile phone is long gone. Its story remains one of the greatest business lessons in history. No matter how powerful a company becomes, success today does not guarantee success tomorrow. And in business, the biggest threat is often believing that you can never lose. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Please like, subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Ciao.